One.
Welcome to Frederick County Infants and Toddlers and Frederick County Public Schools Family Support Services Birth to 21. I'm Julie DeRoner with Frederick County Infants and Toddlers Program.
And I'm Kara Phillips with Frederick County Public Schools School-Age Children Support.
So what is family support? Why is this role so important for both families and the community? And how can you stay informed and connected?
So before we go too far, what is Family Support Services? Well, Family Support Services in the state of Maryland is a position that every county has. And here in Frederick County, Julie and I work together. The purpose of Family Support Services is to increase parental involvement in the early intervention and in the early special education decision-making processes. We also want to collaborate and inform collaborative relationships throughout our trainings and information sessions. We assist families in resolving any concerns and making decisions regarding their child's education. And then we also provide additional community resources.
So we're going to talk about what does this look like in Frederick County. So both Karen and I were very involved with parent caregiver support groups, parent-to-parent mentoring, that's a one-on-one program, family engagement events, IFSP and IEP coaching and education, individual and group sessions. Both Karen and I do that quite frequently. We provide workshops and trainings, and we have newsletters and social media. We both have a lending library and resources of a database and publications, and just like this today, held resource fairs.
And Julie, I know we do a lot of things together, but what are some specific things that you do to support our infant and toddler families?
Yeah, so it does look a little bit different. So when we're supporting infants and toddlers families, they are provided with so many providers one-on-one, and it looks a little bit different. So it's involving workshops and trainings individually with groups. Same thing with the support groups, parent to parent. And I help families navigate the early systems of finding about DDA, Developmental Disabilities Administration, list funding, finding financial resources, and helping them to come to understand their child's delay and disability. So very similar to each other, but yet different because it's the early stages of that. How about you, Kara? What does it look differently for you?
Absolutely. And although we do a lot of the things together, there are some additional trainings that I might do specific to IEPs and school collaboration, transition services, meaning when the child is transitioning either into public school or out of public school, the processes there are a little bit different. So that's where I can step in and help some families navigate that as
Yeah,
well.
I get to do the fun stuff like potty training, and you get
And I help them go out into the world.
yeah, our transitions, although they seem similar, they're very different. We have transition from infants and toddlers to school age. And so Kara and I are very connected in that bridging that gap between those children that are 3 to 5 years of age.
Absolutely. So, why is this role so important for both families and the community, Julie?
Yeah, so why we think this is so important that you learn about us today, we want to make sure that you're connected in the community, that you as a parent and a community provider can access us. We are a wealth of information in finding numerous resources. So we want to coach you, make you feel successful so that there are things that you can handle during an IFSP and an IEP meeting, that you could do it on your own, that you're able to find the resources to find funding to pay for equipment, other things, find the support networks. We want you to continue to attend our support network events all throughout your child's career in school and beyond.
Absolutely. It's ultimately it's about helping you help your children. So that's why.
Absolutely.
We do have a few events that are planned and then some others that are in the works. So I wanted to just kind of briefly tell you the types of things we do. Some of this is in a typical year, and some of this is we are finding new ways to do things remotely and in our virtual worlds. This resource fair, for example, is normally held in person. We usually have about 40 plus people, vendors that attend and hundreds of families that would come through. And we always partner with CCAC, our Special Education Citizens Advisory Committee, to put this on. So this year, we're obviously doing it virtually, which is why you're seeing this on this platform. And this is a great way to meet or learn about resources in the community. We also either mostly together, but occasionally separately. We provide workshops and trainings for our families and also some of our educators in different things such as IEP, ISP workshops. We have one called Money Matters that Julie usually leads for us because she has been a wealth of knowledge over the years in understanding where we can find funding for families for different reasons. We try to go for topics of interest that many of you have said that you have interest in learning more about, whether it's from a guest speaker or from an expert within one of our organizations. So things like ADHD, anxiety, autism, and many more. We also try to make sure we host what we call an acts of self-care at least once a year, hopefully twice a year, where we just remind you and help you come up with ways to make sure you're also caring for yourself while you're caring for your child.
Super important stuff.
Absolutely. So we have multiple workshops and trainings. And then Julie, do you want to explain some of our family engagement events we've had in the past?
Yeah, well, family engagement definitely looks a lot different during COVID, but in normal times, we would hold movie times events. Those are sensory friendly movie times that we would hold at a movie theater. And we look forward to doing that. Story times, we're working with Frederick County Public Libraries to offer hopefully soon some virtual story times, but we hold them in the community. Loader activities are held with private play gyms, nothing specific, and nature events. We use Frederick County Parks and Recreation, which is a wealth of information for regular programs and adaptive programs. And our family support picnic at Breezy Hill Stables. And we look forward to having that again. Last year we got rained out. This year, oh wait, no, it was COVID last year, the year before. So how time flies when you're having fun. And our parent support groups, mornings, the first Tuesdays of the month from 9:30 to 11. And then the childcare is not provided for either one of them right now. And then in the evenings, we offer a support group the third Thursday of the month from 6:30 to 8 o'clock.
All right. And so how can you stay informed and connected with us? That's important. Obviously, you can reach out to either of us. Our phone numbers and email addresses are listed here. And two other great places to find us are on Facebook. We both have different Facebook pages that we try to promote all of our events, workshops, trainings, and in Find Out First, which is an FCPS system for communication. However, you do not have to be enrolled in FCPS currently to receive this. You can sign up as a community member.
Yeah.
So from the
sign up.
Absolutely. So from the FCPS page, you just look for Find Out First if you're already automatically connected. In either case, whether you are a parent of a child in FCPS or you want to come in as a community member because you might be coming into FCPS, just make sure that you're clicking the button for special education news. And that's how you'll get all of our workshops and trainings. And of course, Julie and I both send out emails to our internal list of emails of families that have come to us in the past. So we are so glad that you took some time to listen to us today. And we look forward to seeing all of you in the future.
Thank you, everyone. Stay well.
Thank
We
you.
look forward to seeing you next year.